What's good, YouTube? We're back in another Summoner's Rift. Gonna play Mumu jungle, see what I can do. When playing Mumu jungle, you just gotta make sure that, you know, you're staying up and up on your lanes. He's a good ganker, he's a good clearer. I like to start with 4 potions, machete, warding trinket, and then I'm gonna start with despair. It's always helps with when you're clearing. So let's see what we can do. Let's get a nice good leash. Hit the potion. Go ahead and hit smite a tad bit early, but that's okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and level Tantrum up next.
Timo, leave me the fuck alone.
Looks like top lane's being harassed by Teemo.
No, he hasn't touched me yet. He looks at me.
So Tantrum's going to help you clear. I normally get like 1 point in it. Once I get my what I like to call spaghetti strap, also known as Banish Toss. Banish Toss is going to be the first item that the first skill that I'm actually going to level up completely. So go ahead and save Smite so that I can use it for red buff. Go ahead and turn Tears off right here, save a little bit of mana. Doesn't really matter, I have blue buff. So now we're going to go ahead and try to get red. When doing your jungle, make sure that you ward behind it in this bush, because the last thing you need is for the enemy jungler to counter gank you at your red. So this way you can stay up and up on it. And that's going to hit me level 3. Go ahead and get Sketty Strap. The lanes are all pushed. Bot lane seems to be pushed up to the turret. They're pretty harassed. Actually, Vayne's going to die. Oh, wow. They actually got first blood bot lane. So, looks like Vayne was going to die there. She's relatively low. But Thresh is going a little ham. And maybe be able to seal the deal. Nope. No good. No dice, no dice. So, there's really nothing I can do at this point in time. I'm relatively low. And looks like Vayne is playing a risky game of just the tip, just to see how it feels. And looks like she might actually get dove here. She's going to actually give up another kill to Tristana, probably. Nope, she was able to flash out, so that's good. I'm almost ready to go back here. I'm going to be able to pick up 2 items, boots and my Spirit Stone. I recommend rushing Spirit Stone and then grabbing boots. Makes you a little bit more mobile. You can go the tankier version if you'd like, which will build into the new chest piece armor that gives you regen. But I prefer Spirit Stone into Spirit of the Spectral Wraith. So.
I come top, this Timo's really balling.
Okay.
I'm having the max shield because he keeps harassing me.
Okay. So I'm going to try to come in for a gank on top lane.
He isn't worded either.
Let's see what we can do. That's a massive creep wave.
Yeah.
But so Teemo flashed and used Ghost. So
Flashed.
Yeah, he flashed.
Yeah.
So Teemo has no summoners left. There's a Rammus behind. The taunt. Actually, wow, he missed the taunt. Okay, good. So
I had to use flash. Then want to come top again whenever.
Yep. Grabbing golems, coming top. Teemo's relatively so maybe he'll be a little ballsy. Ah, a little too far. A little too far out of range. You might want to go back.
I'm okay. Let's have shield.
Okay.
3 this bitch. She's gonna farm under tower. I'm 6. Thank you.
So trying to keep Teemo pushed back. There's a shroom right there that just got blown up, so going back
Yeah.
into the jungle. You're by yourself. See maybe if I can come secure something mid lane. No, it looks like mid's out. Bot's doing alright still. So there's really nothing I can do at this point. Teemo's a tad bit mobile. He started with boots, so
Yeah, I'm level 6. I'm back now. Jesus. Max on shield is a pain.
my blue buff's about to be up, so I'm about to go. Make sure that when you're jungling that you try to watch your buffs, right? Because the more buffs that you have, if your jungle's on lock, it prevents your enemy jungler from having your jungle on lock. So
Someone ever back.
so it looks like they were pinging. Looks like they were coming into my jungle. I didn't really notice. My red buff's going to be up in 8 seconds. So I should be able to get this. Grab red, go B, and then hopefully start ganking. Once again, ward behind the buff. So now I'm going to go B. I'll be able to get this Fiendish Codex, and looks like maybe 2 potions. I'm not going to wait for it, so. Remember, when you're on the platform, to come down to the base of the steps, you're still going to regen just as fast. If you have home guards, it won't proc them, but you'll still regen just as fast, and it'll save a little bit of time in the long run from moving. So I'm gonna come bot. I have flash and ulti up. Maybe we can secure something.
The team I'll come back with. Okay. It's blasting one.
So I took a lot of the turret shots there, and looks like Vayne's actually gonna walk out with a kill, so that's good. Vayne was able to go ham. I'm gonna go B, get a couple more potions. So maybe, and a Zyra fail. So Zyra had a chance at getting a kill there, but maybe she panicked under pressure. I don't know. So that's okay. Rammus looked to be going towards Dragon or back towards his jungle. So he was really low though, so he probably beat. So I'm just gonna go back into the jungle farming. The good thing about Amumu is he's definitely probably one of the most underrated junglers out there right now. With the new timers, just make sure that you watch them, you know, 150, 48. So you can also counter ward their jungle if you're deciding to like counter jungle. I'm not a good counter jungler. I don't prefer it. So I get another point in my tier so that it'll help with pushing and taking things. But after that, I'm gonna max out Tantrum after I get my last point in my queue. So my Sketty Strap. So my ulti's up in about 10 seconds. 3, 2. Okay, my ulti's up. So I'm just gonna try to see if we can get something here. They don't seem to be warding these bushes, so maybe we can catch Tristana.
Jesus, that 3-man top.
So we were able to net another kill for bot lane. Looks like Riven went down, unfortunately. Three-man gank bot, or top. I'm gonna go B. I have my Spectral Wraith now. Grab another potion. Blue buff's gonna be up in about 20 seconds, so I'm gonna go ahead and set up for that.
When I come top, team was alive.
Okay. I'm gonna grab blue buff first.
Sure. Yeah, monkey left.
Alright, so Team OB'd. So my focus, now that I've gotten Vayne 2 kills bot, I'm gonna try to give Riven some love. The only problem is Teemo's a really bastard when it comes to ganking him because of his shrooms, things like that.
There's no shrooms in the river. Have it pinked.
Yeah, no, I see that. So if you're top lane, just get a pink ward. It helps. If you're a jungler, potentially try and get a scanner. It'll help you the heartache. So, which level 9 is about the level that you switch out your warding trinket for the scanner. You want to wait till level 9 because the cooldown goes from 120 seconds to 60 seconds. So, well, mid just went bot lane, and so did the jungle. Luckily, it didn't get Vayne, but they got Thresh. So,
Getting dragon.
and they're getting dragon. Yes, that is correct. There's nothing we can do to combat the dragon. Unfortunately, everybody's too far split. So, we just need to know that they got it. And it'll be back up around 1935. So 1935 is dragon. And my ulti's up in about 5 seconds. So I'm gonna come up.
Go ahead. Ult. Thank you.
And unfortunately I grabbed the kill, but kill
top. How's that? I wanted to turn on the kid, but
where?
he teleported top.
Oh.
See, he's right there.
Oh, okay.
You see nothing quick.
We'll get this turret mid lane, and then I'm gonna go bot for a gank.
Just get the bot turn.
So they warded this bush. So, up and up. We traded a dragon for 2 turrets. We're getting some kills all over the place. We tied up the kills. So we're probably a little bit ahead when it comes to gold. But my my ulti's down for about 10 seconds. You don't want to stack on Annie because of... Wow, that was kind of weird. Rammus is going to potentially catch the Vayne, maybe condemn. Condemn, maybe.
Ooh,
That was probably
the auto.
so. Rammus is actually just going to walk out of that. Malzahar's minion saved Annie right there. My Q actually hit Malzahar's minion when it summoned with the dot. So that was actually relatively bad for us. We should have got out of that, but it's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and get Blasting Wand, Amplifying Tome, 2 more potions, and I'm actually gonna switch out my trinket now and get a pink ward. So.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Blue buff's up in about 1 minute and 20 seconds, so that'll be good for us. Just remember your conservation stacks. whenever you have an item that provides conservation. So I should have just left Vayne instead of trying to go in and peel. But being the tanky jungle that I'm trying to be, I didn't think it would be a good show of sportsmanship to just leave him. So, but my ulti is up now. So if somebody does try to gank,
It's mid.
so they didn't push in. That's always good. It shows that they're not ready to commit. I don't know what the team's doing. Looks like they're going in on a fight, so I should get there. I'm trying to come in.
Triple kill. Yeah. I'll feed Vayne, I don't care. 3 assists for me. Oh, 2.
And I'm actually going to die right here. So, I got caught with a stun. It's no good.
We overstayed that one.
About 1,000 gold away from my raw lies. Blue buff is actually up now. So, and my conservation stacks are still at 80, so I'm failing miserably. You have to know to use your conservation stacks before they stack up completely. Otherwise, you're just losing gold. So, sometimes it's worth resetting conservation stacks and then going into a team fight. You just need to be a little mindful.
They warded drag. It's probably gonna be up soon.
Riven just said Dragon's going to be up soon. It's going to be up at about 1935. So. Looks like they're trying to bait a fight. This Tristana is beating my face.
There you go.
So, getting kills everywhere.
It's the dragon. I got the dragon. Yes, for me.
So conservation stacks are coming back up. So we're winning right now. We pulled ahead on the kill count lead. That's our it's our first dragon. We're still winning the turret war by 1. So hopefully our gold count is relatively close. I think they have a couple more assists than us, but that's okay.
We have a lot more fun than them though.
So after I get this red buff, I'll be able to go back and actually pick up my raw lives, which will help me with 1 being a little more durable. 2, it'll give me a slow, so it'll prevent them from getting out as much. And then the next item I'm going to go into building is Zonias. So being able to dive and then Zonias, I feel is going to be relatively big for our team. The boots that I'm going to get against this comp is going to be Merc Treads, just because they have Teemo, which is an AP dealer. Then they have an Annie. They also have a Malzahar. So
I ran this just a little bit. Ooh, missed.
barely missed the Q there.
And just ult and E does magic.
Yeah, so
Pretty much all magic, except for Tristana's auto attacks.
I was able to get shut down with the Nether Grasp. That kind of sucked. The team wasn't able to follow up. fast enough. But we were able to get the Annie and the Tristana. Malzahar was able to walk away, so that's no good. But here comes in Rammus. Let's see. It's going to get the taunt off. But doesn't look like it's going to prevail much. Oh, there's Teemo. Everybody needs to just be out. Oh, Riven with the judo chop from the top. There's a shroom right there. There was a shroom right there.
I think Thresh hit it earlier. Coming back in a big way.
So conservation stacks are almost maxed up. Notice. So that's why I'm going to hit up some jungle camps. I'm going to go ahead and oh, no, Riven's going to get my Wraith. Preventing me from clearing my concentration stacks. But that's okay.
Golems does it too. And wolves.
Yeah, but now I have to extend way farther away from the team to clear my conservation stacks. But you're right. You're right. There are bigger minions, which is good because now I can clean up this succulent farm top lane.
Yep, so there you go. Utilizing your time. Zara, please, you're gonna die. Get out of here. Thank you.
So come middle, see if we can do anything mid.
Where are we going?
If you can see, I'm still holding onto this pink ward. Haven't really had an opportune time to use it yet. Probably going to save it towards Baron time. So let's see if I can net us an engage here.
Just wait, just wait.
So missed the Q, but might be able to still net us an engage. Just a second. So, and I'm not going to be able to walk out. It happens. That's why you need to get the Zonias. So that when you have those bleeds, it ignites the dots and stuff on you, you can hopefully walk out. Against this team also I'm going to build Merc Treads, and I'm also going to build an Abyssal Scepter. So it'll help with my magic resist. So we were able to make pretty good ground on that engage. I died, Malzahar died, and we were actually able to get a turret and an inhibitor out of it, or 2 turrets and an inhibitor out of it. So it played in our favor. Dragon is up in about a minute. So Zyra seems to have gotten caught. Let's look at the fight down here for a second. See what's going on. They might be able to actually get out. I'm actually gonna try to come down and see if it's gonna turn into anything. Malzahar seems to be going pretty ham.
You can turn it into something.
But my conservation stacks are maxed. I'm going to get blue. Another good item to potentially get is a Leandri's.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, Jesus. I'm scaring me.
Leandri's will help with the HIV, as I like to call. Anything that puts a dot on people, I like to call a HIV. Or HIV. But, so.
That. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Go ahead and put the tears down, clear up this red buff. I think I'm really close to getting Merc Treads. I think I might actually just clear up golems. Get Merc Treads on my B.
No, they almost got mid tower.
Merc treads are going to let me move a little faster,
Aw.
reduce some of the stuns. So I think my next item I'm going to build into is actually going to be a Negatron cloak, and then I'll work into Zonia's. So the Negatron cloak will help with all this burn damage that's going out there. I'm not really taking much physical damage. Tristana, I mean, don't get me wrong, Tristana does a lot of damage, but
Where are we going?
looks like they actually got Dragon, which is actually relatively impressive that they were able to get Dragon underneath our nose. Ooh, and there goes the Teemo Shroom. Luckily, Teemo's not really seems to be building too much AP. That Shroom only did 200 damage to me, and I only have 92 ability power. I mean, MR. So Teemo's actually maybe going to yeah, he's going to attack speed, but he has a death cap, so it's kind of I don't understand why it only did 200 damage if he has a death cap.
Let's find some friends.
Get someone out, get someone out.
I'm gonna go ahead and get the kill, back out. Ugh, walked into another shroom, but luckily those shrooms only do like 200 damage. So it's kind of strange actually why they only do 200 damage with Teemo's current items, but I'm not gonna knock it. That Leandri's burn along with that dot is massive. So I'm just gonna go ahead and delete that Teemo. But I'm gonna actually back out of this. I'm at 600 health. Yeah, I'm backing out of it. Back out. Let's get out. We stayed a little too long, unfortunately. I'll be able to clear up some conservation stacks, which I have 80 right here on this Wraith.
Oh, mid shoving. Distract him. Keep him distracted. Oh, God.
So, and then I'm gonna cross to here.
Go, minions, go! Get it, get it, get it. Get it, no one's coming. Get it. Free inhibitor. Grab a pink. Grab a scanner.
So I'm at about 1400 gold right now. I think instead of buying the Negatron cloak, because I did fairly well in that last engagement, I think I might actually just go ahead and get the blasting one now. Or needlessly large rod, I mean. So that I can get into that Zonia's. So we're actually just gonna go get the needlessly large rod real quick. And it leaves us enough gold to get another pink ward, which I put right there. So when we were doing that team fight engage.
Come play with me.
Looks like they're gonna try to Baron. So it was a bad call on the Baron, especially because they didn't have a sweeper or a pink ward. So we just gave them a Baron, and we actually gave them, it looks to be 4 kills for 1. So 4 for 1, and they got Baron. Really bad. That actually probably brought them closer to us.
Okay, I want a hard game. Man.
Vayne's getting a little rambunctious, which is good. Vayne's doing actually relatively well, especially because the range difference between Tristana and Vayne is huge. So I'm actually 50 gold short of being able to get the Zonias. So I'm going to try to, hopefully my blue buff is still there.
Aw.
Well, let's see if I can see anybody that potentially may have it. It doesn't look like they countered it, so hopefully blue buff's still there. Looks like Vayne's gonna get red.
Come play with me.
And yeah, my blue buff is still here. So they're gonna get a turret, first mid turret of the game. That's okay. We're 32 minutes in.
Let's find some.
Let's clear up some more of these conservation stacks. I think it's funny that Amumu likes to hit things with his face. So
Where are we going?
my ulti's up in about 5. So maybe I can catch somebody, which I did, but I might die from the HIV. Doesn't look like I'm going to. We 3 for 2'd him right there. Unfortunately, I'm a little low. I need a B. I'm gonna go back and get my Zonias. So now I can build into my Negatron cloak.
The enemy's inhibitor is respawning.
And I got 40 conservation stacks again. So I've only actually netted an additional 635 gold, which is actually really bad with conservation stacks. So if you think about it, I haven't even netted enough gold to buy a Sightstone to put it into a smaller number. But it allowed me to upgrade Zonias basically for free.
Where are we
So
going?
from the Needlessly Large Rod and the Seeker's Arm Guard.
Where are we going?
That's down.
Come play with me.
I think one more solid team fight and we should actually be able to win this.
Where are we going?
My ulti's up in about now, so
If you can land that, we'll win.
Let's find some friends.
can I land the ulti? That's the question. That seems to be the magical. Basically, can I land the bandage toss? So I was actually deleted before I could Zonias. That Nethergrass did 901 damage to me. So it's 2 for 2 right now.
Fucking inhibitor.
Thresh landed the hook. 3 for 2, 4 for 2, going for the inhibitor. Tristana is still up. Tristana will delete that Vayne. So maybe they just probably should back out. But I'm going to go ahead and get the Negatron cloak, which I will build into the Abyssal Scepter. I'm also going to upgrade my trinket. So actually grab a couple potions too. There's no reason to not have potions. It looks like Baron's going to be up in about 2 minutes. So
Come play with me.
maybe we'll be able to snag a Baron. Hopefully this time, when I go in, I can actually hit Zonias before the Nether Grasp. That Nether Grasp hurts. I'm at 336 ability power, which is going to actually give my Q the
Let's find some
over
friends.
500 damage when it connects. So, and then my percent base damage is doing 20 plus 5.4% of their maximum health per second.
Oh, Timo was up top by himself.
And then Tantrum is actually doing, looks to be close to about 350 damage. So when I go in, and then my ulti is doing about 600 damage. So when I go in, if I can hit the bandage toss ulti into this combo, into your despair, I actually have a large amount of damage potential. So I don't know why people don't play Amumu more often, but it is what it is. So 45 seconds on Baron. We don't really have the timer for Dragon. If we could secure a Baron, we could secure the game. And it doesn't look to see, doesn't seem to, they have it warded actually. So I'm going to use my scanner and try to see if they got any wards in this area.
Let's find some friends.
And there's actually no vision that they have on Baron. So we can either Baron or we could force the fight.
Where are we going?
We just need to be all in.
Oh,
So 4 for 2. They're about to get the ace. There's the ace. Let's see if they can end it with supers.
yeah. Yeah, that's definitely him.
So
Vayne is, so.
I determined to force the fight there. It might not have been the smartest idea, but we ended up winning the exchange. I felt that hitting the Annie would be more beneficial. So was able to hit Annie, was able to get her deleted. And we're actually gonna, looks like, win the game right here. So, good game. Go ahead and like my video if you like the performance. Oh, wow.
Yes.
Baited by the inhibitor.
The inhibitor troll.
Good game, inhibitor. So now they just need to be, because they're all up.
Where are we going?
Looks like you guys are going to get a few extra minutes of footage because the inhibitor troll. Good game, Riot. Good game.
Play with me.
Ah, man. Troll in.
Play with me.
I gotta break 200 farm.
So we ended up actually getting the second dragon that we've received of the game out of the 5 that have been done. So
Fair enough.
I have enough gold now for the Abyssal Scepter. Push out this mid a little bit. Oh, I failed the Q.
They have Baron.
Do they?
Yep.
Sweet. So now there's actually going to be maybe a potential match. So the last item that I would build in this build is I'm actually going to go ahead and build a GA so that I can go ahead and go in without any remorse. Maybe soak up a hit, let them focus me with maybe an ulti or two, and then come back to life. So.
Let's find some friends.
No flash on Mousy.
There's another shroom.
And he's done down.
Okay.
Good job.
So we're just going to try to split push on lanes. Maybe catch one of them out. If we can.
Aw.
And hopefully wait out this Baron buff. So we have the bait.
Come play with me.
Malzahar didn't take it. 2 Banshee's Veils, GA. I'm going. So, we won that exchange, got 3 for 0, got a turret and an inhib. But we can't overstay. We have supers pushing now out of 2 lanes. Vayne's going ham. Actually, looks like Vayne... I'm going to die for it, but good game. Go ahead and like my video, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.